Welcome back in for our post-game comments with UNA Associate Head Coach and Pitching Coach Matt Hancock. UNA takes 2 from the Shorter Hawks today, winning Game 1 8-6, and winning Game 2. What was the final score of that one? 16-3. And Coach, first thing for you, 2 wins. You guys clinched the series, so it was a great day for the Bats. The pitching was great, but more importantly, you pick up 2 wins against a Gulf South Conference opponent.
Yeah, obviously the goal is to win every series, but we got to regroup and get some rest tonight and come back out and then try to finish the deal tomorrow. That's something we talked about after the Lee series. Not that Lee's a very good opponent, and not that Shorter's a bad opponent either, but when you got a chance to complete a sweep, you got to do it, and that'll be the goal tomorrow.
Let's start with Game 1, an 8-6 win, and it was 6 runs in the second inning that really started the game for you guys. Brent Reed-Homan, stepping up with the bases loaded, started the long inning with a 2-run single. What a big-time hit for the young freshman.
Yeah, and Reed's been finding himself in those situations quite a bit, it seems like, the last couple of weeks, and it hasn't really gone his way. But he's been able to maintain his confidence. He works hard, and it was just kind of a matter of time before we got that big hit. So hopefully he'll just kind of keep going from there.
Later in the inning, Brant Holland tossed in a double that drove in 2 runs. He finished 4 for 4 in Game 2. He had a monster day today, and it's good to see his bat get going as well.
Yeah, we need him to perform. I mean, you got to protect Hubbock with him being behind Kyle. He's going to get pitches that Kyle's not going to get, and he did a good job of coming through today and knocking in some runs for us.
Logan Carter and Tate Mathis each had 3 hits in Game 1, and it really felt like top to bottom when guys needed to come up with hits or even draw a walk. 11 walks in the ballgame. Offensively, things were really clicking.
Yeah, we did a good job, especially early in that game, and then sometimes you get a lead, and I think the guys got a little comfortable maybe because Joyner was on the mound, and we've seen him just kind of go out and just keep shutting teams out sometimes, and we got a little comfortable, and we kind of took our foot off the pedal. We did a good job early. We would have liked to just kept cruising along in that first one, but that's where I was so happy in the second game because we challenged them. We said, look, you got to be able to get that edge back, and when you got a chance to finish a team, actually do it, and we did a much better job the second game.
Tyler Joyner, coach, starting pitcher in Game 1, 8 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. He struck out 8, picked up his 4th win of the year. What'd you make of his day?
Tyler was good. They had a pretty good approach against him, I thought. Jumped some pitches early in the count on him, but Tyler was good, and along with us kind of taking our foot off the pedal, I thought we got a little lazy on defense and didn't make some plays there, and I believe it was the 7th inning maybe where they scored 3. But I thought Tyler threw the ball really well. Another good performance from him.
Let's jump into Game 2. UNA wins 16-3, 16 runs off 15 hits. You scored a run in every inning from the second inning on. I mean, offensively, things were really just clicking.
Yeah, we got going, and when things get going for us, it's kind of like the West Florida Game 2 when we put up a bunch of runs. It's just kind of it's nice to see us get going and guys get hot. It's very contagious when those things happen.
In the 3rd inning of Game 2, Coach Hancock, it was Kyle Hubbock blasting a solo shot towards right. Home run for Hubbock, his 8th of the season, but it also was his 35th career home run, now first all-time in school history. I mean, how big of a deal is that for him?
That's pretty awesome. I mean, just for him to be able to accomplish something like that, we all knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. The thing I find so impressive about it is, it wasn't like he was pressing and trying to make it happen, and I think that's always a concern when there's a record out there to be had that sometimes guys are like, I'm just going to try to do it, and that's all their focus is. He's been hitting the ball all over the field and getting his home runs when they're there to be had, and he's done a really good job. He's had such a great career for us. Tremendous honor, passed some really good names on that list to get there. Happy for him. I know the guys are happy for him. Coach Keene's happy for him. We just need him to expand upon that record as we go forward.
Last thing for you, Lane Wallace, coach, 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. He was tagged for 2 runs early on, but he really settled into this one.
Lane's best performance. I mean, he really settled in. That was as sharp as he's been. The only thing is 3 walks, 3 earned runs. That's something we talk about all the time. If you walk guys, they're going to score. It's just got a bad thing about those walks. But very good. Very glad he settled in. He made some adjustments after the first couple. His best performance, that's how we need him to pitch going forward.
The Lions will be back in action on Monday going for the sweep. It will be Shane Priest taking them out, a 1 p.m. first pitch. We hope to see you out at Mike D. Lane Field on Monday afternoon.